Second half at Fridley Field, the Hampton Talbots and the Highlands Golden Rams are tied at 14. Dean, statistics.
Well, Mike, first downs, Hampton has 6, Highlands has 4 rushing, -7 for Highlands. Hampton has 55, passing Highlands 83, Hampton 52. Total yardage pretty close, Hampton 107, Highlands 76. Third down conversion, Hampton only 1 of 4. Highlands 1 of 8, Mike. Penalties, Highlands 3 for 25, Hampton 5 for 45. Again, turnover department, Hampton's committed 2, Highlands has yet to commit a turnover. Time of possession, Highlands 13:36, Hampton 10:24, tied at 14. And again, it just seems like the Golden Rams are in a little bit of a funk here, and hopefully we can shake it off for the second half and come out firing, because again, this is a very important game. We can't think about Plum next week until we win here this evening.
Oh yeah, this could put a big crimp in the plans if Highlands is unable to win this game. It's a big game for both teams. It really is. Well, if you or someone you know is in need of physical or occupational therapy, why not consider the caring therapist at Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services in Natrona Heights. Phoenix specializes in one-on-one personalized care coupled with the latest techniques and equipment in physical therapy services. They deal with any type of injury, specializing in orthopedic conditions, including sports and workers' comp injuries. Phoenix will help you with your goal of returning to the activities you love the most. Phoenix Rehab is conveniently located at 1601 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights. They have flexible hours to allow for social distancing and following all COVID guidelines. Call them today, 724-224-5090, and you can set up an appointment or on the web at phoenixphysicaltherapy.com.
And I know everybody out there is concerned about my health. I've been in for a month, and physical therapy has come to an end for me. I was told Dr. Jerbicki, our team doctor, on Thursday, pushed down on my arm and said, go get the MRI. So that's Tuesday. I go back Thursday, and hopefully Adrian is correct that we just have a little tendonitis in the bicep, and I can get that taken care of versus the rotor cuff. But again, I've golfed every time on Monday and Friday since I've been in rehab. Do you say rehab or do you say physical therapy?
Yeah, I know. It's different than it used to be. Hey,
I guess we better say physical therapy.
Betty Ford ruined that for everyone.
Exactly. So she's helped me a lot. And like I said, I've been out there swinging, and hopefully that's going to continue. But if you need some help, I've got some glowing responses from different people, and they've always said that Phoenix has been there when they needed them, so you can try too.
You see the officials, and they're winding the clock here for what reason, I don't know. Nobody went to the locker room, and Hampton's doing calisthenics. So, the ref's trying to get the game started. He's waving his hands over his head saying, let's go.
Nick Morea, the referee official, is down there tonight. Mike, he's looking at this crew for a possible playoff game, and
they're good.
Done a pretty good job.
They've done a really good job. As far as what we've seen so far, these guys are solid. So, scoring, Highlands took the lead on a Elijah Coleman 10-yard pass from Timmons. Loveland to kick it was 7-0. Then at 1:59 first quarter, as Hampton marched it down the field, Premick on a 6-yard run, DiMatteo added the kick. That tied it at 7. Then it got goofy. Galuska with a 5-yard blocked punt brought back for a touchdown as the Rams messed up the snap, and Galuska picked up the loose garbage and ran it in. And then Jeremiah Saunders, we think, other people are saying it was Joaquim Roman, but we thought it was Jeremiah that picked it up. Loveland added the kick. That was a fumble-rooski, we'll call it, as the ball got loose at the goal line, and he picked it up and ran it in. That was at 7:54 left in the second quarter. There was no further scoring, and that's where we are, tied at 14. Second half kickoff will be brought to you by the Anchor Inn in Natrona Heights, open 11 to 8 Monday through Saturday. As we were saying, hopefully they can stretch that out a little bit.
At least on Friday nights, huh?
Yeah, 724-224-9910 for takeout. The Anchor Inn, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Welcome aboard.
Unfortunately, my popcorn is not a meal.
As far as I'm concerned, it is.
How about the cheese sticks? Carol and I'll
or the cheese delights. Yes, with the side of pickles. It's a meal to me.
By the way, Carol Gamble joining the media, Mike.
The rules are so stupid. Anyway,
she's writing an article for Lernerville for the Butler Eagle.
Oh, good for Carol.
Yep. Ouch, doing good too, they told me.
Galuska is back to return this kick. Also in the middle, Joey Meyer, number 9, and on the far side of the field is 11, Nick Schwartz.
Joey Meyer, how about that?
Yeah, no relation. The Rams are offside on the kickoff. Again, So that'll be a 5-yard penalty, and the Rams will kick it off from the 35. That is just not having your head in the game. That's 30 yards in penalties. They've been cut down greatly tonight, so that might have a lot to do with the crew too, huh?
Yeah, they're doing a good job, but again, 5 yards backwards, and DeMeo, to his credit, kicks the ball in the end zone. That's a big plus. When's the last time we had a guy kick the ball in the end zone? It goes back to, we talk about Nick Boucher.
I think JC had the last one.
JC did one. Good for her. She's still up at Clarion playing soccer, Mike.
There's a kick, and it's a liner, and it's dropped to the ground and then picked up by Brock Borgo, the freshman. He's up over the 40, and they'll have good field position at the 44-yard line. Borgo lost the handle initially, went back and corralled it, picked it up, and got a good return. Kyron Long made the stop, but it's first down Hampton at the 45-yard line.
Bender also in there, Mike, and again, looked like they were going to have trouble with that kick. But good field position to start the second half.
And we'll see how the defense reacts here. As we said, coming into this game, they only allowed 2.8 yards a carry. Not so tonight. Although Hampton still only in the 50s in yards. Still very acceptable.
Confusion on Highlands defense.
Yeah, they're trying to shoot the gaps. This is Premick to the near side of the field, and he skips out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Now they'll say the 49 of Highlands. It's a 6-yard gain.
And Mike, when they shifted with the two guys, they got the edge. Hampton got the edge by having guys go with them, and again, we're going to have to clean that up.
2nd and 4 yards.
Their motion is giving us trouble.
That's 9 carries, 40 yards for Premick, and again, he's
third string.
Yeah, in
Liberto.
Emergency duty.
Here we go again. Now let's see if they try to come back to the right side.
2nd and 4.
Now they're signing
And the give is to Premick. Oh, he's got a big hole as Caleb White comes up to meet him and throw him down at the 40-yard line, but that's first down Talbots.
40-yard line. 9-yard gain.
That kick-out block, Mike, has been very effective for them tonight.
Number 2, Caleb White.
White, the first guy to touch Premick. They sealed that off very nicely. And there goes Nelson, Mike, coming out again with, looks like some cramping issue.
He had a problem last week, too. 7th first down of the game for Hampton.
3 times road, 2 men in motion.
Premick again. Looked like he had a little trouble with it, but now he's moving. Spins and turns inside the 35 and down to the 33.
8-yard gain.
They continue to run that play for one simple reason, Mike.
It's working.
That's right. We haven't stopped them.
56 yards now for Premick. 2nd and 3 Hampton at the Highlands 33.
Good news, Drake Burford on that stop. Mike, he was injured earlier in the game, returned to the lineup.
Just underway second half. We're tied at 14 at Hampton. Greater Allegheny back together, and it's good to be back at Hampton. Premick again.
Yep.
Then to get a little guard pull again. Premick turns the corner and gets a first down. He had a convoy led by his center, Ryan Mankiewicz, number 59, out in front of the pack. It's not often you see the center pull, but he did that time.
Sanders, right?
Mike, the Highlands defense looks confused at that double motion.
Ball to 28.
First and 10.
For the Talbots.
They're moving it. Drive started at the 45.
5th time in a row, the double motion.
Premick cuts back behind it, and he's pretty much going behind it all the time. They're running the zone blocking up front, and he puts his foot in the ground and gets backside, and the Rams are not containing backside, and that's why he's having success.
Roman needs 2 guys to pick him up along with Saunders.
9 yards on that one. 2nd and 1. Now the Rams have done a good job, especially at the end of the half with Loveland at that big interception. You got to figure that took 3 points off the board, and that's a big play by him, but they're going to have to come up with a stop again. 2nd and 1 at the 19. Premick again, right up the middle. This time Roman has him and brings him down, but not before Premick moves the chains again. 3rd first down of this drive for Hampton. First down at the Highlands 17.
Now that time, Mike, we didn't react to the motion. We stayed at home. That might be the key.
Yeah. For the third quarter, excuse me.
Premick's carried it 6 times on this drive, and he carried it 8 times in the first half.
There's power up behind him, Mike.
9:15 left third quarter. There's the motion again. It's the tight ends, strong side to the left this time. They'll run behind that, see? And there's Brebick again. This time they got him.
Yep.
This time it was held up as Tyrus Kerr got in there, but he was finished off by big Joaquim Roman, number 52.
Number 52, Joaquim Roman.
That time the secondary reacted, Mike, but everybody in the offensive line, the defensive line, including linebackers, stayed home. That might be the ticket here. Making adjustments on the fly, Mike. That's what you have to do.
Second down and 10. Wide side of the field to the left.
We didn't see much of this in the first half.
Nope. This is coming out with something a little different.
Yeah, and that's what teams do. They make a halftime adjustments.
And there they go again. That's Galuska and Withrop.
So definitely running formation.
DiMatteo back and he throws it. Broken up beautifully by DJ Lovely. He was one step away from an 88-yard touchdown.
And he's hurt, Mike. Got a cramp, I hope.
I hope. DJ knocked it away beautifully, got over there and swatted it. And now he is down and he's being attended to by the training staff on the far side of the field. We'll take a timeout. 8:14 left third quarter. We're tied at 14. We'll be right back. DJ Loveland off the field under his own power. Was a cramp, and it's very warm tonight again. It's a little chilly last week. Yeah, 68 degrees the second half kickoff, so that's still pretty warm for this time of year. Now they motion Galuska and Withrop over there again. It's third down and 10.
Pass this time.
And DiMatteo sprints left, looking, throws it. Oh, he's got a man out of the backfield. That's Jaden Resch. He's inside the 5, and he's got a first and goal. Hampton at the 3-yard line.
And Mike, they just ran him underneath there. Kyron Long and Choma made the stop, but he was unaccounted for. And that's going to give him a first down.
First and goal.
First and goal for the Talbots.
14 on the play.
And they're just going to power up here, Mike. Our defense has to make a stand.
Tenth play of the drive. This is Premick off the left side and slashes his way into the end zone for a touchdown. What an impressive drive by the Talbots. They take the second half kickoff and march it 55 yards on 10 plays.
March was the key word, Mike. They slipped that one pass in there, but otherwise it was just power football. Blowing guys back off the line. Talbots take the lead. DiMatteo on for the extra point.
Gage Galuska's the holder. Ball's down. The kick is on the way, and it is good.
21-14 Hampton.
The Talbots jump back on top. It's 21-14 Hampton.
All right, Mike, there's no better time than right now to stop at Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Lineman. See why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley since 1993, best oil change since 1995, and this year voted number 1 in auto repair. Founded by Butch Bonnet in 1961, Highland Tire offers one of the most complete inventories of tires and wheels in the Pittsburgh area. And as always, if you don't see it on site, ask for it, they'll order it. Visit HighlandTire.com or give them a call in Trenton, 724-224-9222. In the Toronto Heights, it's 724-224-7900. Or Highland Integrity Alignment at 724-224-5900. Highland Tire now offering oil changes at both locations. Service integrity price they deliver. Highlands has to deliver now, Mike, and answer this touchdown opening drive by the Hampton Talbots, leading here now 21-14, 7:39 to go third quarter.
10 plays, 55 yards, 4 minutes and 21 seconds. Double deep safety for Highlands is Caleb White and DJ Loveland back out there. So this is Matt DiMatteo to kick off. And he boots it. Line shot. Loveland over the shoulder at the 5-yard line. 10, 15, 25, 30. But he's met there, spins away. Another good return out to the 32. Good return by DJ again. Down at the bottom of the pile for Hampton is number 80, and that's senior Luke Santarella.
Mike, we mentioned coming in tonight's game, Brock White has 5 touchdowns, 3 receiving, 2 rushing. Chandler has thrown 5 touchdowns this year. And again, we're going to need to get one of those 2 guys to get a 6th here as we trail 21-14.
Nice long drive, too, by Hampton coming out. That first, we talk about it all the time. That first drive coming out of the locker room is a tone setter.
Well, this is our first drive we have to answer, Mike.
Each way, correct. First down. 2 by 2 this time.
Look like they moved early.
Quickly, Timmons throws it, and it's caught up at the 35-yard line by Signorella, 5-yard pickup. And maybe that's what they need to do. They're sending a lot of blitzes. Maybe you need to run the quick game. Just go 3-step drop and just kick, or out of the shotgun, just take it and toss it.
Take what they're giving you, Mike.
Nope, we have a penalty marker down. Is that what's happening against Highlands?
It looked like they moved early, but no, they're going to go against.
Oh, it is against Hampton.
Maybe a face mask?
A little extracurriculars. It's going to be 15. Tacked on to the end of it. Chop block against. They had a guy go down. So that's a 15-yard penalty. So the pass is good for 4 yards, plus the gain.
All right, Highlands got to work at the Big H for Hampton.
First and 10. Give it to Brock White. Breaks a tackle. Skirts through there into Hampton territory. Down to the Talbots 44.
Nice to see Brock get started. That's 10th attempt now with 11 yards. And we mentioned earlier, not a Highlands fan in the house, Mike.
No, there aren't. Well, there might be some disguised as Hampton fans.
Well, last week we had Jake Dvorak, Highlands grad, Mars' dad. I don't know if we have anybody like that tonight.
Well, they're a Highlands grad police officer. We know that.
Played back in the 90s, he says, for Tom Stabile.
Tom Stabile was one of the coaches here that game in 1999. Now the pass is thrown up there and almost intercepted. Leaping attempt by Colin Murray, the safety, got 2 hands on it but couldn't pull it down. He hit the turf hard and it kicked out of there.
Threw it in a double coverage. Again, we gave you that halftime score of the Mars Plum game, both undefeated in Greater Allegheny Conference, 21-13. Don't have an update yet.
3rd and 4. This turns into a really big sequence here for Highlands. They really need this first down. They need to score. Timmons is back, has time. He's going to throw it to the near side. It's White out of the backfield, 35. First down, inside the 30-yard line. Brought down from behind by Jaden Resch. And that's another Highlands first down.
14-yard pickup.
Received by number 22.
We got Chandler at 107 now.
2 catches for Brock for 24 yards. At the Hampton 30, first and 10. Obviously, the Hampton fans think that one of our guys moved. He's doing a Scott Heinauer impression. Timmons is back, and he's going to throw it. Oh, it's beautifully by Coleman. He's inside the 10. And Coleman drags a man with him. He had it on his hip and brought it around.
How did he pull that ball in?
There's a marker down, though. Hold the phone. This is coming back.
Doggone it.
Holding against Highlands. What doesn't take away from what a great catch out was by Coleman, though.
Yeah, the concentration level of that play, Mike. Coleman in traffic, like you said, grabbed it from behind, too.
Mm-hmm. He did. And made a man miss. So that's, you say that's a 10-yard penalty. Highlands gets the ball at the 40-yard line, and they were inside the 10, so it's like a 35-yard penalty.
Unfortunately, you're right there, Mike. First and 20.
Clock stopped on the penalty. 5:56 left, third quarter. Hampton 21, Highlands 14. Timmons is back. Looks. looks, steps up. He's going to throw it deep
Across
down the
his
middle,
body.
and it is caught inside the 10-yard line by DJ Loveland at the 7-yard line. First and goal.
33 yards on that play, Mike. And again, Chandler showed you the strength of his arm that time because he threw against his body. He was rolling out to the right, threw back to the left, and DJ brought it in.
23 yards.
Unfortunately, had to touch it with his, I had 33.
Was it at the 40?
Yeah, remember the penalty?
Oh, yeah, you're right. 33 yards. Sorry, Chandler. Sorry, DJ.
140 now for Chandler. First and goal with the 7.
And Timmons fires it to the corner. Oh, great. I'll tell you what. That was a tremendous defensive play over there by Caleb White to make sure that there wasn't an interception by Galuska.
Second down, 7.
And Galuska made a nice play, Mike, because he had his back to the
He
play.
did.
They must have saw something on film to run that play.
It was just a fade.
Pass is intended for number 2, Caleb White.
Second and goal. I always like running it on first and goal.
Trips to the right this time.
Timmons back. Looks.
Double coverage.
Enzo White, touchdown Highlands. Brock White in the corner. His 4th touchdown reception of the season.
What a great throw that was too, Mike. Threw it double coverage over the top. Chandler now with 2 touchdown passes tonight and 147 yards.
Caught by number 22, Brock White.
And Brock White is making a name for himself out of the backfield as a receiver.
6 touchdowns for him. 6 touchdowns passing for Chandler, and they've hooked up 4 times through the air. Oh, trouble
So
with
here's the extra
snap.
point to get it down. Loveland's kick is on its way, and DJ's been tremendous. He's 4 for 4.
With 5 minutes.
And the Rams march it right down the field and answer the Hampton touchdown. And the Rams tie the game at 21.
And Mike, there was trouble with the snap. Nice job by Signorella, and DJ double pump there.
7 plays, 69 yards, and it took 2 minutes and 17 seconds.
And you want an answer, Mike? You got
That was an answer.
That's
A
true.
tremendous drive, and even with some penalties sprinkled in, the Rams were able to overcome that one holding call. A great play after that when Chandler hit the long one, 33 yards, not 23, from the 40 down to the 7-yard line to DJ Loveland, and he zipped that one down there. That's for sure.
4 for 6 on that drive. 69 yards for Timmons.
So we're tied again. It's our 3rd tie of the game. We've been tied at 7, 14, and 21.
He now has 147 yards passing.
5:12 left, 3rd quarter. I still look back to that interception by DJ Loveland in the end zone at the end of the first half. It took at least 3 points off the board for Hampton. That's a big, big play.
Taken at the 28.
Here's the kick, and it's taken by 15. That's Bobby Oliver,
The 37.
and he's up to the 37-yard line.
I'm going to tell you what, Mike, I was impressed that DJ Loveland kicked the kicking key 20
By
yards.
number 15, Bobby Oliver.
Cam Rieger kicked that one off, by the way.
He was stopped by
So he snuck out there to kick that off.
Khalil Long.
The Long brothers combined on that tackle. Tyrone and Khalil.
7-yard line.
Hampton at their 37.
All right, Mike, let's get our defense to play up to their capabilities this time.
We do lead the turnover battle tonight, 2-0, even though we've had some mess-ups, but they haven't gone as turnovers. The block punt doesn't. This is Premick off the left side. He's got some room. He's over the 40, the 45. First down, 50-yard line.
Midfield.
Untouched too, Mike.
He was chased off by number
11th Hampton first down.
First down.
And that's a gain of 13.
White's hurt on the sidelines, Mike. So is Coleman. So
Yeah, I see Coleman's having some discomfort over there. Which White was it?
it's
Caleb or Brock?
it's Caleb wearing those green shoes.
Okay, yeah, because he's
He
not
looks
out
like
there
he's
now.
in discomfort.
Right. This Brock is out there.
Right.
1st and 10, Hampton, just on their side of the 50.
Here comes everybody.
Remick right up the middle this time, and he has good body lean. Tyler Bender on top to bring him down. Roman down below, but it's a gain of 4.
He was stopped by number 52.
They're getting forward push, Mike.
Roman.
And we got to find an answer for that.
Sure do. Going quick this time. 4:20 left, 3rd quarter. We're tied at 21. Now here's the motion. Now again, he's going to plant and he's going to go left. Nope, he's going to follow him this time and cuts it
First
back.
guy missed.
And Signorella's got him and short tackle, and down he goes at the 43.
We're missing the first time. Signorella, big night tonight, is 9 tackles.
3rd and a long 2.
Big third down here, Mike. We get the ball back.
And now the question is Chuck DiMatteo inclined to go for it and make this 4-down territory? 3:42 left, 3rd quarter.
Tie game, 21 each.
Boy, if DiMatteo fakes it and keeps it, I don't know if anybody will go near him. Remick, they didn't have to. Oh, they got him. He's short of the 1st down. Kyron Long got him off his feet. He's about a half a yard short. It's 4th and inches.
And that's called 4th and decision time, Mike. Daniel Timmons coming into the defensive lineup.
4th and about a foot. They have to get it just outside the 41. It is about a foot. They got to get it right to the edge of the stripe of the 41-yard line.
Jeremiah Saunders has to guess here and guess right.
Right. Well, the thing is, if you get good push, and Jeremiah's not in there.
He is. Right over the middle, right over the nose.
Oh, yeah, he is. Okay.
Here we go.
Remick first down easily. Off the left side, inside the 40 to the 38. I thought you said Nelson.
He guessed, but he guessed wrong. Bender on the tackle, along with Roman.
And he was stopped by number 43, Tyler Bender.
And that's what you got to do, Mike. Sometimes you just got to guess in those situations.
That's 100 yards for Jake Remick.
Yeah. And remember, if you're joining us late here, the Liberto brothers, Joe and Kristen, are both scratched with high ankle sprains. So this is their 3rd string running back, Mike. But you know what? He's behind a good offensive line.
It's a nice staple then. Oh, that's a false start by Nick Schwartz up the top of your screen, the wide receiver. And it'll be 1st and 15 for Hampton.
45 yards to them, 50 for us.
Maybe that 1st and 15 will come back to haunt them as it did us many times and has haunted many teams over the years. 2:12 left, clock winding. 3rd quarter, we're tied at 21.
I think we described this as choppy, huh, Mike?
Sloppy? Choppy? Choppy more.
Yeah. Just can't get, nobody can get, there's 42 points on the board, but it doesn't seem like anybody can get out of their own way.
Galuska's going to take it on the jet. Here he comes to the near side of the field, 45. Rams string it out and knock him out of bounds at about the 38. I think we'll see where they put him.
Signorella had the corner, Mike.
They're going to give him the 36.
Boy, that's a generous
spot.
Generous spot.
I thought he was out at the 38.
At least.
Tackle made by Joaquim Roman and number 43, Tyler.
So it's a 7-yard gain. He gets the penalty yards back plus. 2nd down and 8. That's 19 yards on 2 carries for Gage on those jet sweeps. Clock stops, less than 2 to go. 3rd quarter.
2nd and 8.
Galuska in motion again. DiMatteo keeps it.
He's got that guy
left,
again. There
looking,
he is.
and there he gets it to him. Burford, he's swung through him. It's going to be close to a 1st down. Rush was there.
Number 11. Drake Burford.
Jaden Rush, yes. Twice they've run that play very effectively, Mike. And they give him a 1st down.
They do, to the 27-yard line.
A little generous spot there again.
8-yard reception for the Talbots. 1st and 10.
Another long run, drive by the Talbots here.
They're eating up clock too. 1:17 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
This is Premick.
Connor
Ball carrier.
tries to run into the teeth of the defense.
Does. He gets maybe a yard down to the 27.
By number 55.
Roman and Signorella down there, along with Kerr.
Kid's got some good eyes if he hit the line.
It's 101 for Jake so far. 45 seconds left, third quarter. Tied at 21. Another long drive by Hampton. This is the 9th play of this drive. They had a 10-play drive earlier in this quarter. They're Witherup and Galuska setting to the right this time. Rams show blitz.
They ran at each other, Mike.
And they give it to Premick. This time they got him. Behind the line of scrimmage, Jeremiah Saunders. Oh, we'll call it no gain. He gets right back to the 27. Hampton doesn't have to run another play now if they don't want to.
That time our linebackers ran at each other with that little motion.
So it'll be 3rd and 9 for Hampton, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter here at Fridley Field with the score. The Hampton Talbots 21 and the Highlands Golden Rams 21. It'll be time for trivia. It's a good time to remind you that you can watch us here at Highlands High Sports on YouTube, Comcast Channel 190, Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock, as always. YouTube Highlands High Sports. You can hit the subscribe button. You can click the notification bell. That way you'll know when the games are up. And you can also give us a like if you like.
Mike, we've given up more points in 3 quarters than we've done in the first 2 games. And tonight's question is about our defense. We've been talking about the great defense as we've seen over the years, our 20th anniversary this year. I'm going to go back in time. I'm going to ask you for a year, okay? Do you remember the year that we had 3 consecutive shutouts? The year was, I'm going to give you a hint, it was in the 2000s.
Yeah, it was broken at the Mars at the Pine Richland game, and that was the game when Sam went for it instead of kicking a field goal to try to tie it, and Pine Richland won. It was 2000. I'm going to go 6.
2006 is correct. So hit the subscribe button for mine.
That's right. Okay? I got that one right. So that's good for us. But now, 2006, they shut out. I can't remember who they were. You know, I've had this written down earlier in the season.
To get a like, I needed 3 teams.
Oh, I can't remember.
Indians.
Indiana.
Let me get the other 2. Raiders. Red Raiders.
Uniontown.
Uniontown.
Let's get this play here. 3rd and 9.
It's a biggie.
Long count. DiMatteo back. Rolls right. Looking. Has time. He's going to throw deep.
Got
a man wide open. Hasselrick. Touchdown, Hampton. Oh, that was a bust.
Yeah, busted coverage there, Mike.
27 yards. DiMatteo to Hasselrig. And the Talbots have the lead back.
We didn't want to have that pass under, and unfortunately, they went over that time, the top, and now they lead here 27-21. Yikes. Had them where we wanted them, Mike. 3rd and 9. Couldn't ask for a better situation.
5 catches, 79 yards for Benny Hasselrig. So the Talbots have the lead, 27-21, and Matt DiMatteo's kick is on his way, and it's good. At 11:54 left of the 4th quarter.
Right where we wanted them, 3rd and 9, huh? Off at field for the 3rd team.
Oh, Greensburg Salem.
What's their nickname?
They are the Golden Lions. We're the Golden Rams, and they're the Golden Lions. We'll see them later on this year.
And they'll be coming to our place, right? Last game?
That's correct.
Indiana's last game.
At Armstrong. At Armstrong's the last game.
I'm saying last home.
Oh, okay.
We only have 3 home games this year.
That was going to be 5-5, but when they rejiggered the schedule and everything, it ended up with a 7-game schedule, so somebody's going to have the short end of the stick. So Hampton, again, with another long drive. Their second 10-play drive of the half. That one goes 10 plays and 63 yards. And that took 5:14. They've had the ball twice for 20 plays and 9:35. There's the kick. Oh, and it's botched by White. He has to get on it. He does it to 9. He gets hit by his own man, Saunders. It looked like Saunders was trying to get him down or so. I don't know what was going on there. And White's down at the 12-yard line.
Not good position to start, Mike. Good news he's out there. He was injured earlier. Bad news is had trouble getting the ball to return it.
So the Rams have first and 88.
That's one way to look at it when you trail 28-21.
Each team's had the ball. Every time they've had it in this half, they've scored. Hampton's had it twice. Highlands has had it once. First down. So now the Rams need a long drive.
Yep.
Or they need to or the home run to Coleman. Timmons in trouble. He gets it out of there. It's caught by Coleman. He breaks the tackle, and he gets thrown back. They're going to give him the 18-yard line. Nick Schwartz made the tackle. So the gain is 6. Good job by Chandler as he was under duress.
And ball being marked on the 18.
And no doubt about it, right? Hampton has been the aggressor.
Oh, sure.
On both sides of the ball.
5-yard gain on that play.
4 catches, 60 yards for Elijah Coleman. 2nd and 4 for Highlands. And he gives it to Brock White. Tries to barrel through there, but he's grabbed by the ankles and knocked off his feet by Conrad Harold, the senior linebacker, number 41. He got maybe a yard.
Conrad Harold.
We have yet to get Brock on track. 11 carries, 12 yards. Somebody has a shoe issue down there, too.
Now, that's a big play, 3rd down. That's Brock himself trying to get that thing. 3rd down from the 19, 3rd and 4.
And you're right, Mike. We have to answer right here.
I don't know if I want to give the ball back because we haven't proved we can stop it. Timmons back. Looks. Here they come. Spins out. Not the second time. That's Resch again. What a big night he's had. Back at the 12-yard line, and Timmons gets up slowly. 4th and 10.
I have a question, Mike. How'd the band get in here?
I don't know. Maybe they let them in.
Yes, because they came in at 4:30 and performed earlier.
Yeah.
Breaking all the rules.
Maybe it's a pep band. The rules are there are no rules.
That's right. We live in a lawless society now. Come on, we got to get one out of here, Luke.
Bombowski back there to kick it. Hasselrig standing at the 39. Good snap. And Luke gets it out. Knuckleball. It's going to come to Hasselrig at the 40, 35, 30, 25. Spins at the 20. And Hampton's going to start at the Highlands 17-yard line.
Great return that time. Bender on the stop, but not until Hasselrig sets up Hampton deep in Highlands territory.
And Hampton now with a score can put this one away. 9:21 left.
Talked at the top of the broadcast about a hangover after a tough loss to Mars, and it just seems like it's coming back to haunt us tonight, Mike.
Here's one for you, Dean. Mitch Keller's pitched 2 no-hitters in a row and has no no-hitters. He pitched 6 no-hit innings last game and pitched 5 no-hit innings this game. He's almost Harvey Haddix and has nothing to show for it. You gotta love baseball in 2020. This is Premick. Barrels through the middle, inside the 10, down to the 98-yard line. So he gets up off the pile. That's Joaquim Roman. 8 more yards. 2nd and 2.
Game 8.
And Hampton's just taking this game over in the second half with their offensive line. 2nd and 2.
Movement. He moved.
They did, absolutely. Galuska has it, splits to the right. The flag is down in the backfield.
Yeah.
Galuska turns the corner, gets to the pylon, and is out of bounds at the 1-yard line, but the flag is down.
Yep. Like you talk about a hangover for both teams. Mars is losing the plum 35-13 early in the 4th quarter.
And there it is, 2 men moving at the same time. The illegal shift penalty against Hampton, so that'll put it back at the 13-yard line and make it 2nd and 7. The Rams have stopped Hampton deep in their territory at the end of the first half. They're going to need to do it again if they want to come back and win this game. There's no other choice now. And DiMattio's a good kicker. Ball's at the 13.
Ball at the 13-yard line.
They need to get to the 7.
2nd and 6.
Little discussion here, Mike. Play clock down to 15 seconds. Yeah,
DiMattio's going to keep it, going to run to the left. There it is. DiMattio inside the 5-yard line. Now they're going to mark him out. They're going to say he stepped out at the 7. He's very close to a first down. Let's see.
Khalil Long knocked him out, but he's close. We were waiting for that one all night.
He's a yard short.
Good time to use it.
3rd down is 2.
3rd and 1. And if they punch it in now, 8:33 to go. And the Rams have blocked some kicks this year, too. Jet sweep. Galuska tries to get to the right. White chasing him. Tries to cut it. And the Rams got him for a loss back at the 10-yard line. Great job by Caleb White to mess it up. And now we have a Highlands player down. That was Jeremiah Saunders. He was one of the men that was in on the stop. Boy, 3rd and 1, and that's your call.
There you go. Yep.
And after the way they've been moving the Rams up front and the way Premick's been running it, boy, that's a second-guess for Stream, isn't it? They run a jet sweep on 3rd and 1. Ouch.
Yeah. What are they going to do here, Mike?
I think, well, they're going to kick a field goal. They're going to attempt a field goal. Obviously, the ball will be spotted at the 17-yard line. It's a 27-yard attempt by Matt DiMattio at the post to our left.
Saunders hurt.
Here's the snap. The ball is down. DiMattio's kick is on its way, and it's the upright. It's no good.
I think we got in there, too, Mike. It was Saunders got in there and messed that play up, too.
Still alive.
Still alive.
The Rams dodge a major bullet there.
Abe Lemons, remember?
Big Ben struck one.
Not dead yet, remember?
Yes.
That's
With
up in the coffin.
popping out of the coffin, exactly.
That's big. Let's see if Highlands can do something with that, Mike. Make something out of bricks.
So Highlands will get it at the 20. 1st and 10. 7:42 to go. They trail by a touchdown. Remember the Latrobe game last year? They have some comeback in them.
Plenty of time, 7:42.
If Highlands comes back and somehow is able to pull this off, that jet sweep on 3rd and 1 is really going to be questioned. Oh, White pinballs, and now they got him back at the 15. Hampton's winning this game up front. There is no doubt about it. They are dominating both sides of the ball up front.
Yep, White hasn't had any room whatsoever.
5 yards lost.
And we have a 2nd and 15.
12 carries, 7 yards. Our favorite Don, 2nd and 15.
Second only to 1st and 15.
15 has not been a good number for Highlands.
No. Timmons back. He looks. He's in trouble. He's sacked at the 3-yard line. Driving through there was Michael Withrop, the linebacker, number 20.
Mike, that's a coverage sack. Everybody was open downfield.
Lots of 10.
I got Chan, you're 11 for minus 28. We're minus yardage in rushing.
Minus 22.
22? I guess that's better. What do you do here, Mike? Chuck it, huh?
Have to. 3rd and 25.
6:19 on the turn.
They're going to run it. They give it to White. White tries to get outside to the right, tries to cut it, and can't. He's out to the 12, and that's all. Withrop was out there again. Also the ever-present Jaden Resch. It's 4th down, and the Rams will punt at 6 minutes left.
4th down.
Going to put the onus on the defense, Mike. When you run it on 3rd and long, yep, they're going to hope they hold. Get another chance.
Fourth and 17. Bombowski stands at his goal line. He dropped the snap. It was a good snap that time, and he got it out of there. It's going to hit the ground, and here's Hasselberg at the 42, but the Rams have him and bring him down. Loveland was the first man to him, and Tyrus Kerr finished him off at the 30. The 32, I think. So that's where Hampton will start. They have 5:26.
And we're going to have to play some defense now, Mike.
Talbot's going to run the clock out. 28-21 Hampton. Come into a high-scoring affair at Fridley Field tonight.
Our leading tacklers coming in tonight. Nelson had 16, Saunders 15, White and Signorella with 12, Burford had 11, along with Long. So they need to buckle those chin straps up and get after them this time.
Here's the motion. Jake Premick.
Again,
5, 10, 15 yards before anybody made contact. He's all the way to the 22-yard line.
Burford and Coleman. It's like we don't have a linebacker over there, Mike.
Elijah Coleman and number 11, Drake Burford.
14-yard gain. First down, Hampton.
Are we missing something over there?
123 on the ground for the junior.
And again, can't say it enough. That's your 3rd string running back.
5 minutes remaining. Each team has all 3 timeouts remaining. 28-21 Hampton. Can they reset and go unbalanced left? Premick again tries to skirt through the middle, spins in, turns, and squirts through to the 18-yard line.
He just doesn't want to go down. Saunders made a tackle.
So the gain is 4. Rams got to start using their timeouts, I think. I think they're going to right now. 2nd and 6 Hampton, 4:30 to go. Let's see. Nope, it's a penalty. Personal foul against Hampton.
That's 2 tonight.
Personal foul against Talbot.
Well, that hurts. Again, they've had one chance to put it away. They missed a field goal, and now they back themselves up with a personal foul after the whistle. Post-possession,
2nd down.
all the way back to the 33-yard line.
And 20.
Now we need to take advantage of this, Mike.
Boy, that should be after the. Shouldn't that be after the play? It should be. Okay, yeah, 2nd and 20.
Yep, I got it.
Got it.
They're not going to want to put it in there, I can tell you that.
Oh, I don't know. Premick.
Nothing doing.
Through there to the 30-yard line.
2 yards.
3 yards. Is their friend. Bender.
He was stopped by number 33. By number 40.
Again, that wasn't a timeout by Highlands. That was a penalty call. So there's 3:48 remaining. The clock winds. It's 3rd down. They have to get it to the 13-yard line. 3rd and 17.
3rd down, 17.
Tyrus Kerr. So do you put it in there, Mike?
Run that play underneath to
23.
Yeah, to Jaden Resch, why not? I think what they're going to do is they're going to let the play clock wind all the way down and call timeout here. Chuck DiMatteo talking to the official on the near side of the field.
Smart idea.
And let this run down to 3:19:18 on the clock, and there it is. Timeout Hampton, they're first of the second half, and now they're going to discuss whether they think they should throw it or not.
Second left and called
All right, Mike, gives us time to talk a little bit about the Boucher Agency. They've had some major changes this past year, and now they're even better equipped to handle your home and auto insurance needs. Mel and John, the Boucher Agency, are now independent agents. In addition to nationwide, the Bouchers are now working with all the leading companies in the industry to find more ways to save you money on your home and auto insurance. Call your hometown independent agents, the Boucher Agency, at 724-224-4300 and choose the coverage that's right for you and your family. Have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with Mel and John. They're on your side.
Under the umbrella.
Yes. Flo had predicted tonight Highlands to win, so we hope she's right. Steve Meaner, down there with his wife Amy the other day, tells me major savings. I came out with major savings, so if you want to save some money on your home and auto, you can bundle, you know.
All right, here we go. Third and long. Now the question is, you figure they have two downs. They have 2 downs to make it. That's one thing, because I don't think they'll be kicking a field goal from back here. DiMatteo back.
He is going to pass.
Rolls right, looking,
There
throws,
it is.
incomplete. He tried to get it to Hasselrig. He broke open late. It stops the clock at 3:13, and it's 4th down. Boy, did they just do the Rams another break.
Yeah, they're giving us a chance here, Mike.
4th and 17.
But we have to take advantage, so you know they're going to go, right?
Yeah, you know what I would do? I would
kick it?
I would take a delay of game penalty and I'd punt it.
Well, they're going to punt it for sure.
I'd give them 5 more yards to get the kick, and
Well, on the incomplete pass, the clock stopped.
right. But I'm talking about I
Yeah,
would want
just
5 more yards.
position-wise,
Yeah, I'd
yeah.
want 5 more yards. But DiMatteo's back there to kick it. This could also be a fake too, because what do you lose? You know?
Yep. How about a kick return?
High snap. DiMatteo pooches it. It's a good kick. It's going to hit,
Get out of the way.
and the clock runs as it moves, and it's down at the 17-yard line. That's 3:04 to go. But again, the Rams hold them. They were down there again. They got it as far as the 18-yard line, and 2 times Hampton's come up empty. Will they rue that they didn't get a chance to score and put it away?
All right, Mike. You heard of Custer's last stand. Let's see what Highlands can do here at 3:04 to go. Trailing here 28-21.
1st and 83. 3:04 remaining.
In a nutshell, we're in 4-down territory, right, Mike?
I think so. Rams have all 3 timeouts left, but the seconds they are wasting. Timmons straight back, looking, steps up, throws it over the middle. It's caught by Caleb White. He's at the 30 and squirts ahead to the 36-yard line. 1st down, Highlands. And we get a marker down behind the play.
By 41, Conrad Harold.
Now Hampton's got hit for a couple of these, and you wonder if the old even up might not be coming. It was a 19-yard gain. Let's see the call. Anthony Rodinelli. Personal foul. Head-to-head hit against Highlands.
So does he get that yardage, Mike?
He gets it to where the flag hit.
That would be.
So, well, we'll see where they put the ball, and then you just... They put it, so he gets it to the 35-yard line.
How many?
18.
A 1st and 7.
So it's 1st and 7.
171 now for Timmons.
Makes that 1st and 10.
Behind the play, huh, Mike?
Timmons back, in trouble, is sacked at the 15-yard line. They got him a bunch of times tonight.
He escaped the first one.
He did. That was Dawson Dietz, the senior defensive tackle.
Did a very nice job, but rolling back into the play because he was blocked.
Second and 15.
But unfortunately, didn't hold that block long enough.
Second and 15 now.
I got Chandler 12 attempts, minus 27. That's all sacks.
3, 4, 5, 6. He's been in for 6 losses. And one was a snap over, said. So I guess you can count them all.
Too much.
Timmons is back. He's in trouble, and he throws it away. It's going to be grounding. There's the flag. So that'll be intentional grounding. That sack will go in the books. From the 15 down to the 2. And then it'll be a 1-yard penalty.
So he loses 13 on that play?
Yep.
Minus 40, Mike. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Intentional grounding against Highlands.
It's been sacked 7 times. So it's a 1-yard penalty. Highlands taking timeout.
That's a smart idea. Try to regroup.
The ball's at the 1. Lost it down, of course, on that. It's going to be 3rd down and 29. They got to get to the 30-yard line, and the Hampton fans are hooping it up in front of us. Knowing that by our long-standing stat, they have a legit chance to make the playoffs if they hold on and win this.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hey, Mike, remember Keystone Oak quarterback Logan Shrub?
Logan Shrub, who tortured us the last 2 years. He's got a rushing numbers that he's catching up on, doesn't he?
I think he's a 6th-year senior. He's still around. Guess what he did last week?
What's that?
Well, first off, they won 44-36. They needed everything he gave them against Still Valley. He ran for 231 yards. He passed for 220.
He had a 200 game.
457 total.
Holy moly.
Mike, his career passing yards, 4,838. Career rushing, 2,540. That's an amazing 7,378.
You remember the night he had against us out there a couple years ago, and that was the night that Johnny had all the numbers, but they. I think it was a 49-42 game, I think.
Yeah, and I think he was a sophomore then.
It was, and Johnny had the 99-yard touchdown.
7,378. I'll take 99 right now.
Yeah, we're there. We've seen a couple. We've seen a pass to Johnny from Seth Cohen, and we saw the run by Justin Myers out of Franklin Regional, 99.
20 years we've had a lot of
2 records that will never be broken.
Yep, as George Goddard would always tell us.
3rd and 29. Now again, it's 4-down territory. You only need to get some. 1:52 remaining. Timmons standing in his end zone. He's back. Steps up, and he's going to throw it down the middle, and it is intercepted. Diving interception by Bobby Oliver. That's the first Highlands turnover of this game.
20th pass attempt. It's an interception.
And that's probably going to be enough. At 1:46 left, Highlands with 2 timeouts. They do need a first down, but
11 for 20, 171 yards, Mike, but no running game tonight.
The only thing that Highlands could hope for here is they need to take the ball away because Hampton just can't take knees. But they lead it 28-21, and they're a short 1:46 away.
Highlands running defenders on late.
Remick cuts through there, and Ram's got to be tackling a football right now. It's their only chance. Tyron Long makes the stop at the 33. 2-yard gain. Looked like he ran a lot longer than that, didn't it?
Sure did.
2nd and 8. He gets a good head of steam. 128 yards for Jake Remick. So Highlands now takes a timeout. They have 2 left.
Remick's not a big kid either, Mike. 5'7", 160, junior. And he's earning his stripes tonight.
1:40 left. Highlands defense discussing strategy across the way here. Again, the strategy is you need to take the ball away.
Yep.
If they don't, Hampton would, if they get 2 stops, then Hampton would have to punt, and there would be less than a minute to go. So they need a first down. If they get a first down, the game's over.
The 3-4A conference is Big 8. Undefeated Bell Vernon, Thomas Jefferson. Tonight, Mars and Plum are going at it. Parkway, it's Aliquippa, Chartiers Valley, and Blackhawk unbeaten in conference.
There's the motion. They got Resch right in front of Premick. And they give us to Premick. Runs right by two men. Spins to the left, but they got him at the 32-yard line. He only gets one as Tyrus Kerr got him down. Timeout Highlands at 1:33.
That's been the story tonight, Mike. He's been breaking that first tackle.
3rd and 7. And again, the Rams have been like Morris the Cat tonight. They've had kind of like Rasputin. You can't kill them. It just seems that they're done, and they still have another chance here.
Seems to be the way. Now, again, this is going to be a big, big 3rd down. If we do the math here, Mike, they're going to have to do something on 4th down.
Right, exactly. They would have to punt at under a minute to go if Highlands stops them on this one. They take a timeout. Well, actually, it'll be less than that because with 3 timeouts to go, the punt would be 1:25-ish. A minute 25.
Yep.
So, I mean, your thing then would be you got to go after the kick. So we'll see. But again, a 1st down will just about wrap it up. Matter of fact, it will.
Yep. Going to stop them right here, right now. Send the Haas.
3rd and 7. We have whistles. Highlands was offside. Unbelievable. So now it's 3rd and 2.
Mike, all 3 weeks we've had 9 or more penalties. That's our 9th one for 71 yards.
Flag on that play.
You're not going to win doing that.
No, you're not. And they're proving it.
5-yard line.
It's the final, Mike. Plum 49, Mars 21.
Well, they didn't mark that ball properly. The ball was at the 32. That ball needs to be at the 31. That ball needs to be back at the 26 or 7. Thank you. 3rd and 1. 1:32 left. Now they'll have 2 plays to make it. All they need to do is make it, and Hampton will win. Oh, that penalty just kills you. Hasselrig splits to the right. But
This is it. This is the game right
taking a guy over there.
Guess right.
Remick, 1st down, and that's it.
Doggone it.
They did. 1st down at the 21, and that's going to do it.
Trouble with the exchange I thought would help us there.
So the Talbots going to try to keep that streak alive. The last 14 times these teams have played, the winners made the playoffs. They hope it's 15.
Kind of run long on the stop, but too late. Can they just take knees down, Mike?
They can. Knees are good enough. And that'll do it. And after let's see if Hampton's going to take it down here and call a timeout. Make sure everyone has a ride. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Oh, they got to hurry up if they don't want to take a penalty. And they did. They took the leg. Goodness. Of course, it doesn't matter. But
they give you life, though.
2nd down.
no, the only thing that could get you now is a botched snap on taking the knee. So thanks to Bill Cardone, the athletic director here at Hampton.
Took us a while to get in, Mike.
It did. We had to wait, but things are different. Things aren't normal.
Nope. I checked. They're going to let us out too. But
they were going to let. Thank goodness for that. I would like to go home.
We got to move quickly.
Yeah, we got to get out of here. So thanks to him and everybody here at Hampton for helping us out there. Very nice gentleman on the police department helping us also beforehand. Good conversations there. But the Hampton Talbots, with 2 second-half touchdowns, have beaten the Highlands Golden Rams tonight at Fridley Field. It's Hampton 28, Highlands 21. Dean, final thoughts?
Now, Mike, we said we had to win this one, not look forward to Plum. Plum beat Mars tonight, so we're going to have a tough one next week, too.
We are. All right, thanks to Dan, the cameraman, for all his help. And thanks to the engineer with the horn. Once again, that final score, Highlands loses it to Hampton. It's the Talbots 28, the Rams 21. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik.